Man, oh, shout out to Peter Ovio on Twitter. His post, I don't know, man. It's kind of this is all kind of funny to me because the answers are very obvious to a lot of what's being said here. He says on his Twitter here about maybe a few hours ago, this is the end of Xbox as we know it. Okay, console gamers need to start worrying about their old digital library, or how their old digital library will work with the new PC hybrid system. Okay, first of all, most of it is not going to work. And honestly, you already know that. And third, you could just keep your consoles that already plays them. You opted for the locked ecosystem, right? So what's crazy now is the new Xbox games are going to play on your locked ecosystem box, but unless Microsoft makes a huge change somewhere, a lot of your older games are not going to play on this new ecosystem. This is something that's been tradition with old locked framework consoles. This is why PC gamers have been, basically yelling from the rooftop saying, if you want to transcend generations, you're going to have to move out of that PC ecosystem, which is what Xbox has basically been doing for its own users. With every single game that comes out having that capability of being play anywhere. So now, for instance, you have a game like Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy, which is third party, or you have a first party game like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, or Starfield, or whatever it is, or shoot, Avowed, right? This game is going to carry forward to any console that you have that is future made from Xbox or a PC-based framework. Come on, Peter Ovio. I mean, you know the answer to this question. You should. I'm quite surprised that you're saying people should be worrying about how their old digital library will work with a new PC hybrid system, when their old digital library, for the most part, they've already had a definition of exactly where it was, and they never bothered about it. Oh, that some of the digital library is on frigging PC. Most console gamers didn't care. Yeah, they got Play Anywhere, but they weren't bothered like it could play on PC. They only were concerned about where they could play their games. In fact, many Xbox players can simply ignore the Xbox Ally X and still have an Xbox experience. Why? Because the games that are going to be launched, right, by Xbox and developers who are launching for Xbox are going to be playable on the console, just like every single game that you saw at this showcase, which was Play Anywhere. Hence, the Anywhere Play Anywhere, meaning that the game is going to freaking run on the Xbox console. What in the world are people actually complaining about? I think I'm trying to find out the exact slice of this first world problem that, I'm seeing a lot of people basically try to say, oh, this is where it's over. And Peter, you said this. You said, and cloud streaming is not good enough. Demand a native solution. What? Who is forcing you to cloud stream? Like, what the beauty of this whole conversation is, you're going to be very aware of every single thing that you can play on this particular device before you buy it. Xbox is not forcing you to buy it. You have your Xbox Series X console. You have your Xbox Series S console. They play games natively. Can you imagine saying demand a native solution for a device that has native solution, and you also have the options for devices that already play the games natively if that is what you want to do? I'm kind of surprised. To be very honest with you, I am very surprised that this is where the conversation has gone to. Could it be, though? Could it be that everybody wanted an Xbox? And I think this is where the PlayStation fanboys have basically been loud against those that have been Xbox fanboys, is because many of them are now basically hiding behind some arbitrary argument that they claim that the Xbox fanboys made, and things are turning out differently. Because many of these PlayStation fanboys, like I heard MBG say, that these, so-called people were talking with so much, boldness and confidence and ended up being wrong. And Colin Moriarty, when he made his, I think it was his Icarus video, he was saying these Xbox fanboys, they thought that the Activision play was going to be about exclusivity, but it wasn't. And they were wrong. And therefore, they are, and I was looking, going, what is going on here? You know me, I'm kind of watching this thing, and I'm thinking, oh, that's why. There were Xbox fanboys who thought that when Microsoft was acquiring Activision Blizzard King and Bethesda and making moves, they were going to keep doing business the old school route so that they could basically go back and forth tit for tat with their PlayStation fanboy cohorts and keep doing the console war, not realizing that the console war was already dead and Xbox was already basically pretty much saying, we're going to redefine the rules of everything. We're going to redefine the rules of what a game is, what an Xbox fan is, what a freaking console is. I mean, they are tweaking the entire rules now because that's where they realize that they can play and play happily and have fun. Which is very insane because this is so-called the company, right? All this talk that you're saying, this is the company that they were saying is third place. The last place Xbox. They're the ones redefining the entire system and they're redefining the entire rules. That's basically what it is. It's so funny because even in the comment section here, some people are saying, as we know it, correct, because we know it was a closed system. It's opening itself up. It's evolving, becoming something better. Peter Ovio, you said, I agree. I'm already on PC, so the remaining Xbox gamers will join me here. Issue now is how will digital libraries work? You already know the answer to this. There is not a single Xbox game that is coming out that you can categorize as a digital game that is an Xbox game that will not work in the digital library. And if you realize that there's a game that's not Play Anywhere and you want to basically have that game with you on PC, buy it on PC. Or, for the sake of the knowledge, buy it on a platform that you want to play the game on, because you will be aware. This whole talk about digital library, it's your responsibility. You're acting like it's Xbox's responsibility to go ahead and pretty much, spoon feed you everything that you're supposed to know. You're spending the money. What is going on here? Is this just some, I don't know. I'm shocked. Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. They said it was Play Anywhere at one point. Now they say it's no longer Play Anywhere. So you get to decide. Where do I want to buy Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers? Do I want to buy it on my PlayStation? Do I want to buy it on my Xbox? Do I want to buy it on PC? I already know I'm playing it on Game Pass. That's not even a question. And I'm going to gift a copy or something to someone. Maybe. We shall see. All right? Because I want to support these devs. I bought 2 copies of Black Myth Wukong. So I feel the need to equate this thing with these guys. Right? Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. It plays on the Xbox. It plays on PC. And that's exactly where Xbox takes away the frustration. And they're setting and creating the world and a standard where developers do this as well. That's just so funny that, people are so scared. Like, Xbox gamers, why are you so afraid of a PC? The ones that are actually having these concerns, I ask. What's so scary, about the PC, platform? What is so intimidating about it? It's been the bone of exactly what your console has been. And if you like a closed ecosystem, there are some of them still out there. Right? And that's where this kind of thing kind of surprises me at the end of the day. Anyways, we'll see how it goes, how it plays out. Peace.